Good morning.
Good morning. It's a little bit chilly.
But a beautiful morning.
Yeah, so it's just gone 7:30.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. But well, when I woke up, it was 4 degrees.
Yeah, I reckon it's rocketed up to 6.
Yeah. So beanie and gloves for Lynn.
Yeah. So we just had breakfast in Albergue a Santiago.
It's a great stay.
It's a great stay. It's immaculately clean. And guess what? They put the heaters on last night. Woo!
I was a bit worried because in the afternoon I was a little bit chilly and was complaining a little bit. But yeah, no, it was lovely. And the guy recognised Michael again because we stayed here so many times.
And they're nice people. And so today our breakfast was coffee and orange juice. But instead of just a toasted roll, how would you describe?
Well, we had normal sliced bread.
Yes.
With a couple of slices of sort of a ham.
Yep.
And a slice of cheese.
Yeah.
Which is a good start for the day.
Yeah, and cost us €3.50 each, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
So we're off today to San Juan de Ortega. We've walked through there before, never stayed there.
No, it's going to be a short day for us today.
Yeah, I think all there is at San Juan de Ortega is a country residence and an albergue, population 20, so a new experience.
Yeah.
All right, we're on the way.
Bye.
This is a well-maintained park on the outskirts of Belorado. Grass is mowed. Looks beautiful. So it turns out it's taken us quite a few minutes to walk out of Belorado. It's a lot bigger than you might imagine by just going to the old part of town. Quite pretty and well maintained. Hello.
Hi.
So it's just gone 10:15. We're in Espinosa del Camino, heading towards our lunchtime stop. Been really lovely walking, apart from...
There still is a really cold wind every now and then.
And sometimes it comes quite strong.
Yes.
But apart from that, we were able to sit out at the last place and have a bit of a chat.
Yeah.
Met some new friends. It was Janet and Monica from the States, Leslie from Canada. So it was quite nice having a chat with people. The world's biggest coffee. And here's another cafe, but seeing as that was only 20 minutes. Yeah, we might skip this one, I think. So far, so good.
Bye. Look at this beautiful scenery. Just come over the hill. Look at the different colours in all the fields. It's beautiful.
So leaving the town, Villafranca, I think it is. One of the Villafrancas. It climbs very, very steeply for the next hour. So I'm pretending to take a video, but I'm actually catching my breath. So it's just gone 12 o'clock. Definitely up in the high country now.
The road is where we were.
Yeah, before we were down there, that's right. Now we're coming up there. Well, we made it to the top of the first big climb. You know you're at the top when you see the monument to the Spanish Civil War dead in this area. And as well as the monument, just up this little road, there's actually the exhumed remains of quite a few people who were shot and buried here. So just up from the big monument, this is the site where the people who were shot were buried in like mass graves along here. And can't read the Spanish properly, but it appears that the bodies have been exhumed and identified by the relatives. sometimes it's hard to know what to think when you see things like this that 90 years later we don't seem to have learned any lessons. But I don't think things like civil wars and atrocities and invasions are of the common people. I think there's always typically middle-aged men who think it's their right or their place to invade or control or whatever. Pretty sad that we don't learn. Thoroughly recommend have a look at the writing of Carl Sagan about the small blue dot. I'll see if I can get a YouTube link to put a bit of perspective on it.
Oh, paparazzi.
Yeah. Ole!
Hi guys.
Hello, it's about 1:45. We're probably halfway between Villafranca and San Juan de Ortega, and we just stopped at a little donativo. We had a juice, and in previous times when we've walked this section, he had like a
Oasis.
an oasis set up with all carvings and
Yeah, logs of wood that were carved to look like crocodiles.
yeah,
Animals, and people had painted on them, and
yeah,
it was really quite a quirky place to look forward to on these three hills.
yeah.
Because there's nothing else.
But
Last year, unfortunately, it had been trashed
yeah.
in winter.
So anyway, he's back now. That's his new position. If we get to the part that used to be his place, we'll show you that. But what a wag! He was having a laugh, entertaining people, playing music. Now, who did he say they were? Pink Turtle,
A
French group, yeah,
band.
that play
Covers.
of well-known songs in jazz. Well, jazz,
Yeah, I'd call it jazz.
swing or whatever.
Yeah.
So anyway, he was having the ball,
Yeah.
and he broke up our
Brightens
walk.
the day.
It sure does. More later.
Bye.
So this is where the Donativo oasis used to be, and you can see someone's come along here and actually smashed it all to pieces, which is a real shame.
Yeah, because there were like totem poles
Yeah,
and all sorts of things. Oh, there's one that's
Yeah.
still intact.
but this is where it was,
Yeah.
and for whatever reason, got broken to pieces, which is a
Very
bit of a
sad,
shame. Yeah,
because it used to be a really fun oasis in the middle of
yeah.
this part of the walk.
So it's just gone 5 to 3, and we're arriving in San Juan de Ortega, and hopefully there will be a room here for us. It's quite chilly, it's been cold all day. Once that wind keeps springing up like it does, you don't really warm up very much.
Ready?
So 5 coins, but only 4 candles.
Yeah,
What's that
a bit-
about?
A bit rude.
Yay, there we go. Just gone 6:15 from where we're staying in the La Genera rooms. And we have to go back across to the bar to have tea, so we booked in for 6:30. Got no idea what to expect. It's been a real struggle to get Lynn away from the central heating because they turned it on. I'll show you a few photos to see what I mean. But, it is still very cold. It's breezy, it's chilly, and when you've actually been in a room that's had the heat on, it's hard to extract yourself.
Hi.
Good evening. So it's just gone 8:30. We've just come back from tea. So the little town we're staying in, San Juan de Ortega, population 20, basically has a couple of albergues, a church,
And a hotel.
And there's a bar that provides an evening meal. So we booked in for the evening meal and had the greatest.
Yeah.
Was people from Ireland, Colorado, Australia,
Yeah.
and we all got together. I'll put a photo up at the end of it.
Yeah, we were sharing stories.
Yeah,
It was
and
good.
had a laugh and really good food.
Yeah, it was lovely.
For once, we had a Lynn meal.
Yes, we had an omelette and salad.
Yeah,
And Michael actually had an omelette without the salad.
Yeah.
And you really enjoyed it.
yeah. And so we've had a pretty good day today. Now, the only slight thing is when we hoofed it back from the bar, it was cold and raining.
Again.
But I don't think the rain will last all
No,
night.
it looks like the pattern at the moment now is that
Yeah.
it's raining in the night.
Yeah,
Fine through the day and then a
yeah.
storm or whatever in the night.
Yeah, and Lynn can't sit on the heater anymore because they just turned it off.
I know.
So it'll come back on in the morning, I'm sure.
I hope.
Yeah. Okay, guys, so that's us. Tomorrow we're off to Burgos.
Yeah.
And then that's Tuesday, and on
And
Wednesday.
we'll have a rest day.
Yeah, so looking forward to that.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, more tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.